Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hey Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I send you my love. I love all of you and I hope life is treating you well. I pulled your energy and I got your past energy was regret. Okay, and it says, I know that I cannot change the past. Okay, so some of you might regret something that happened in the past, but you realize that you can't change it, that you can only move forward. Okay, so I mean, it happens. Sometimes we regret something we did. We all could have handled possibly something differently than we did in the past, but we just have to move forward, right? But your current energy is really good. It's self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, so I feel like you're getting past whatever happened to you in the past. Okay, and you're focused on yourself, and you're showing yourself compassion and love, and you're working on your possibly if you have any insecurities, you're working through those. Okay, and you're realizing that you do possess a lot. You have a lot going for you. So don't ever think that you don't have a lot going for you. Okay, you have gifts, you have abilities, you have a lot that you can use moving forward. Okay, now your future energy is wonderful. It's success. Okay, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, so moving forward in the future, if you set the goal that you are going to move in love, Spirit is saying that success will come to you. So just move in the spirit of love, okay? And love yourself first and foremost, and that's going to help you succeed and take you a very long way. Now, I haven't done the Path of Shadows in a while. Okay, so I pulled your shadow energy and I got Boogeyman. Okay, and it says, as life unfolds and shadow overpowers light, will my innocence be left untouched? Okay, so I looked up the meaning of this card. Okay, and it made me think of like some of you in your childhood, it was a bit dark possibly. Okay, and there were things that happened in your childhood that you still kind of have to work through or deal with. But this card says, it asks the question, how much life has taken from who you were supposed to be originally? Okay, as we grow older, life takes its toll on us. We have heartbreak and disappointment, betrayal and loss. Despite the challenges we face and the lessons we learn, a part of our innocence remains. Like a small but resilient light within us, the Boogeyman represents the delicate balance between the innocence we leave behind as we grow and the enduring purity that still resides deep within our souls. It's a reminder of the intricate equilibrium between the innocence we relinquish as we mature and the enduring purity that remains etched in the depths of our souls. It invites us to contemplate the profound question, as we advance through life's trials and tribulations, will our initial light be enough to fight all the shadows we find along the way? Okay. So there is an enduring purity that lies within you, an innocence that you can carry forth. Okay. And yes, we have to leave behind a lot of our innocence as we grow older, but there's still a purity that remains etched in our souls. Okay, so don't forget about the purity and your inner child. It's still there. Okay, even if life has taken a toll on you, there's still a purity that exists in your soul and that you can use moving forward to your advantage. Okay. All right, I do have a small poem for you guys. Okay, so here's your poem. You are a visionary, So set your sights on a bright future. Being the King of Wands, you make things happen. Don't let that shine dampen. Move with empowerment, letting go and moving with purpose. No need to waste even an hour spent, for they all should have cherished what was right there, not what they thought they could have or take. Some are truly weak, but an Aries will show them strength. Okay, so that's your poem. All right, so your angel message is, Aries, you are a beacon in the dark. Keep that light bright and shine for all to see. The way through can be dark, but you will find your way in dark times. Your false twin flame is in bed with a hoe who holds an evil grudge against them. They hold this grudge because of you. You are so much more than this karmic could ever be. You are loving and nurturing and empathic. You truly care about people and their feelings. The karmic steals from people and places. Actually, it's become a consecutive habit, habitual in nature, and they are stealing almost every day if they can. Your false twin flame and the karmic go to hotels and sleep with strangers. Afterward, they steal their money and credit cards and go and buy drugs and booze and go on shopping sprees. It's quite disgusting. They mostly shop online because with a credit card, you have to be careful, and then they send the packages to their friends so they can't get caught. It's quite disgusting. Their sick behavior. All the while, this false twin flame pretends they're married to this successful business owner when those two are divorced, and your false twin flame is a pathetic lowlife and thief. This thief would have taken from you. Mostly they would have robbed you of your health and energy, for they are an exhausting lowlife who likes to suck the soul from innocent victims. Okay. Alright, so I feel like, okay, this false twin flame of yours, Aries, their life is not what it seems. It's not what it appears to be. Okay, and be glad that you got away from this person, because they would have taken from you. And Spirit is saying they would have taken your health. Okay, so for some of you, they carry some kind of, they're contagious in some type of way, I think, for some of you. Okay, so be glad that you got away. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull from this deck I made and see if Spirit has any messages. Okay. I got the law of responsibility. Blame delays progress. Okay. The mirror revealed you and them. Okay. So maybe this was you were on a twin flame journey, but Spirit is saying that the mirror revealed who you truly were, and then it revealed who they truly are. Anger issues hostile. Okay, so some of you are dealing with somebody who was hostile and they have an anger problem. Okay, it says someone cut you, but the cut awakened you. Okay, so sometimes when someone cuts us, it wakes us up to reality. Okay, and it could be a good thing. All right, it could save us a lot of time and wasted effort. The tables have turned. Okay, so for some of you, karma is having its way with the person on your mind, and the tables have turned. And possibly their feelings have changed for you. Okay, and maybe you are feeling less for them and they're feeling more for you. Okay, all right, some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Third house, the house of communication. Okay. We have inner circle is traitors and insiders of bad. Okay, so somebody's inner circle is a bunch of traitors. Okay. This could be the person on your mind. We have fifth house, Leo. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a Leo. Okay. And some of you are dealing with a Cancer. We have fourth house Cancer. Okay. All right. I guess we can pull a few more and then we'll get into the reading. Okay, we have you deserve the world, don't settle. Okay, Aries, you deserve everything, don't settle. Okay, Spirit is saying look twice, see the facts. Okay, so maybe you need to look at something again. Okay, maybe it deserves a second look. Okay, we have the law of patience and reward. Nothing meaningful comes overnight. Consistency beats intensity. Okay, so some of you, this is one of the laws of karma, the law of patience and reward. Okay, so sometimes the good things take time. Isn't that the saying? Well, that comes from the law of patience and reward. Okay. In the running, I found that you had let me leave you behind. So some of you are dealing with a runner, okay, and you just let that runner just keep on going. And then they realized that you weren't chasing them, and you weren't, they looked behind them and you were gone. Okay, and then I have, they are a fallen one and you are an ascended one. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a fallen one and you are ascended. Okay, so you've awakened and you're spiritually in line with your higher self. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the reading, and we're going to find out what's going on with that person on your mind. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind? We have Temperance. Okay. So they could be a Sagittarius, but I feel like the person on your mind might be trying to balance out their life. Okay. Maybe they have some problems and they're trying to figure out how best to handle their problems. We have the Chariot. Okay. So they could be a Cancer. Okay, so maybe they're trying to move forward with their life as best they can. They might have some type of determination that they're going to take some type of action. Okay. They want a victory in something. That is the card of victory, the Chariot. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. All right, so for some of you, the person on your mind feels like you're a dream come true. Okay, you're all they could have ever wanted or asked for. Okay. And for some of you, maybe they're in some type of family connection. Possibly. We'll have to clarify. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so maybe the person on your mind is trying to figure out what they want when it comes to how the vision they see for their lives. Okay, I feel like I got a hair. All right, so they're confused about what they want, or they're trying to figure it out. They're making choices. We'll have to get more information. All right. Can you clarify Temperance, please? All right. So maybe the person on your mind is trying to make peace with their past. All right. They could be cutting back on something. They could be maybe they're patiently working through the past, the person on your mind. Okay. Maybe their past has been hard on them, but they're trying to make the best of the past. Okay. All right. Clarify the Chariot. All right. Okay, I feel like the person on your mind is moving towards you because they have something that they need to say and they really want to talk to you. They really, and they want to work things out with you, okay? That's what I'm getting. Well, let me get more information, because this could actually mean that the person on your mind was pulled over by a police officer while driving. That could be. Clarify the Nine of Swords. A King of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Alright. For some of you, that's possible that the person on your mind got pulled over while driving by a police officer. Because clarifying the Nine of Swords, I've got the Nine of Wands reversed. So that might be a side message for some of you. But I feel like the person on your mind has something that they want to tell you. Okay? But they're feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. And maybe they have a lot they need to tell you, but maybe they feel like it doesn't matter in the long run what they have to say. Maybe they're worried that you don't want to listen, or it doesn't matter at this point what they have to say. Okay? And they could be an earth sign. Okay? A Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Okay? Clarify the Ten of Cups, please. Okay. I feel like possibly the person on your mind is making a judgment call to where they see their what brings them fulfillment. What truly do they want? That's what the person on your mind's trying to figure out, what they truly want, and they're deciding like in real time. Okay, they're making a judgment call, and they're listening to their inner self, okay, and what they truly want deep inside. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Oh, huh. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe the person on your mind's married. Okay, or living with somebody. Okay, I feel like possibly this person cast some type of illusion or confusion on your person. This could even mean that this Queen of Pentacles cast a spell on your person. Okay? And this doesn't mean that this is a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman. Okay? Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Alright. So it could mean that this Queen of Pentacles, with the help of other people, confused the person on your mind. They collaborated together to confuse your person and to so that they made a choice that this person wanted them to make. Okay? Is what I'm getting. And they were creative about it. And also this can mean that this Queen of Pentacles enlisted the help of 2 other people or 3 other people to help her in some type of spell work. Okay? But it doesn't have to be spell work. It could just mean that she used the help of others to confuse the person on your mind. Okay? They like ganged up against your person. Okay? She turned other people against your person in some way. which led to them making a choice that maybe they wouldn't have made unless she did that. Okay. And that's why this person is trying to make peace with the past, is because they fell for something in the past. Okay. And now they're having to work through it and come to terms with it. Okay, clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Okay. So, yeah. So they are trying to work through it, like I said. Okay. Work through their past. The person on your mind. And possibly they have some type of offer for you. Okay. And maybe it's taking them a while to get back to you, or to but they're making their way back towards you, possibly. The person on your mind. They're making their way back to you to talk to you. It's just they're moving very slowly. Okay. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Swords. Alright, I feel like this person possibly could think that you guys are twin flames with the Four of Wands, 1111. Okay? And they see you as a divine person. Okay? So this person sees you as a divine counterpart. That you are their divine counterpart. Okay? But I feel like maybe they don't think that they can live up to your expectations, or possibly that they might feel like you deserve better than them. Okay? And they're struggling to confess something to you. Okay? It's like they want to talk to you, but also then it puts them on edge, the thought of talking to you. Okay? Because they see you as this radiant being of light. Okay? And you could have met this person at work. Okay? But they want to repair the damage they did. Okay, in the past. They do. Alright? Because it could have been a third-party situation with the Three of Swords. But they're heartbroken over how things turned out between you. And they're trying to overcome this heartbreak so that they can... Okay, so that they can maybe work up the courage to talk to you. Okay, so they're still trying to work up the courage, or maybe find the right words to say, so that possibly you two could have a victory together. Okay? So they want to overcome the obstacles, and they're hoping that you will be compassionate with them. Okay? But they're still doubting themselves. The person on your mind is still doubting themselves, and I feel like that's holding them back, is doubt. And they're And also maybe they don't have a lot to offer you, they feel like. Okay, so this person feels like they're lacking in some area of life, and possibly it's stopping them from communicating with you, even though they really want to talk to you. Okay. Clarify judgment. The Hermit. Okay, so I feel like this person has awakened to who this person is awakened to who they're with, okay, and what they did in the past, because they're trying to heal the past. So they're seeing something like they're seeing somebody in a different light, and possibly it's somebody that they're in a family connection with, okay? And because of this, possibly they're trying to get more answers, okay? And they're trying to figure out, possibly they're trying to forgive themselves for falling for somebody's tactics, okay? And they're trying to learn from their mistakes and figure out. They could be a Virgo. Let me clarify the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit. Oh. Whatever this person now has realized has created a tower. Okay, so this person has figured something out. Okay. The truth has come out for this person. And the truth of the matter, whatever they realized, okay? So maybe they found out something when they were alone about someone, okay? And now this person, it's like, it could be an epiphany. A sudden realization has hit this person, okay? All right, let's clarify the tower and figure out what's the tower? Ooh. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Devil. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. So what they found out, the person on your mind, is that they were in a commitment with somebody who was stepping out on them. Okay. All right. Okay. So they could have been in commitment with a fire sign, but they now know that somebody has been cheating on them, that they were in a commitment with. Okay. And it was a lustful, passionate new beginning that this person had. Okay, so they know that the person they're with has been up to no good. They have been getting around, or they have gotten around with somebody. Okay, and they have tried to hide this with the Devil card. Okay, so they know that the person they're with is a dirty little schemer who has been hiding another connection from them. Okay. All right. And so this person is toxic and selfish, and well, let's find out more about the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil. All right. So they're trying to protect themselves from this person. All right. And this person is very defensive about their behavior. And they were thinking that they could maintain control even though they had this secret, obsessive, lustful behavior going on. Okay? All right? So your person on your mind's trying to overcome what they have found out. Okay? They are... They're working through this challenging situation. Okay? Well, tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. All right. So your person, I feel like this Queen of Wands is still trying to hold on to your person. Okay? And maintain some type of control, even though they've been found out about... the person on your mind knows that they have... that the person they're with has been cheating on them. Okay? And lying and hiding it and just up to no good. They know that. Well, the person they're with doesn't want to let them go. Okay? They don't want things to be over, so they're trying to explain themselves and defend themselves and make probably empty promises. Okay? Because they are afraid of losing the person on your mind, and they don't want things to change, and they don't want things to be over. Okay? But clarify death in reverse. Yeah, they think that they can work things out. Okay? All right? That they can get past this. So the person that they're with is hoping that they can get past this, and they're promising like they're going to turn over a new leaf and they will be able to move forward and prosper. That's what the person they're with is telling them, that we can overcome this. I know I did the wrong thing. I know that I hid another person or relationship or connection with you, but I think that we can get past this and have an abundant, new, prosperous beginning. Okay, that we can overcome this and move forward and prosper. Something like that. Okay, they're probably not saying it like that, but generally. Okay, clarify the Three of Cups. Ooh, clarify the Magician. Clarify the World. All right. So I feel like the person on your mind, the person they were with, confused them. Okay, and it confused their choices, and they were manipulated, the person on your mind, by this person. Okay, and they used other people to help them confuse the person on your mind. Okay, and it could have been with spells, because I got the Magician. So they worked together, possibly using spell work, but they worked together to trick the person on your mind. So it was like a group effort to confuse the person on your mind. So this, and they accomplished this. They were able to successfully trick the person on your mind. Okay? And this caused a change and a turning point in possibly your person's life and maybe your life, because they were deceived into falling for someone's tactics. Okay? So it could have changed, and it could have been with the help of spells. Okay? But it changed your person like what they decided to do. And that created a turning point. Okay? Alright. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Alright, I feel like the person on your mind is slowly trying to make their way back to you because they want to heal the relationship. Okay? And they might see you as somebody who that they could successfully work things out with. They're still hoping, they still have a little hope that they can make their way back to you. Okay? And that you two can heal possibly the rift between you two. Okay, clarify the Star. Okay, they want to give to you. Okay, so this person, one of the ways they want to heal their relationship is they want to give you. They're feeling generous towards you. So they want to explain themselves. They want to give you information. They want to let you in. They want to clarify things. They want to, possibly they want to show up for you now. Okay? Maybe in the past they didn't show up for you. They weren't, there wasn't an equal give and take. But now they've turned over a new leaf and they want to show up for you. They want to be present. Okay? So maybe they want to show you a different side in themselves. Okay. Clarify this Six of Pentacles. Yeah. They're going to put the moves on you. Okay? They're going to emotionally give to you. Okay? They want to give to you emotionally. They're going to confess. They're going to lay their heart out on the line. Or that's what they want to do. Is they want to lay their heart out on the line for you. Okay? And give you, possibly in the past, they were walled off from you. Okay? And their heart wasn't open to show up for you. Well, now their heart is ready to give to you. So their heart is telling them that they should give to you. Obviously, this person has emotions for you that they need to express. Okay? Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Alright, they're going to confess to you that they broke up with somebody. That's one of the things they need to tell you. Okay? And maybe they need to tell you that when you two were together, there was some type of broken communication between you two. And they're going to explain that to you. That you didn't know what, you didn't have the whole story. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain myself better. Okay, so possibly one of the things they need to express to you is what really happened and why they behaved the way they did. They need to confess, like, the whole situation. So maybe you don't have the whole picture, okay? And that's what led to the breakup, is you didn't know everything that happened between you two, or what caused the breakup. Maybe they need to explain what caused the breakup, okay, between you two. All right? And if there's tension between you two, they want to alleviate it, okay? And possibly they're going to explain to you that they did break up with somebody else, okay, who they weren't in love with. Okay, clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Page of Swords. Okay. I feel like they're going to tell you that one thing that led to y'all's breakup was that they had other people who were against y'all's relationship. Okay, there was other people that got in the way of you two being together, and they're going to explain that. They're going to explain that that other people worked together to get you out of the picture. So there was some people that didn't want you guys to be together, and they're going to try to explain that to you. Okay? All right. And possibly these other people could be watching you. Okay? So maybe some of you have people that don't like you, whether you know it or not, okay? And they're keeping an eye on you. I don't know. That might just be for a few of you. Okay? All right. I think that is the reading. Let's go ahead and see what's upcoming for you in love. Okay, I got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, upcoming, you're going to release something that that's been weighing you down, possibly. We've got the High Priestess. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We've got a King of Cups, so maybe upcoming you're going to meet a water sign. Okay, it doesn't have to be a water sign. It could just be someone who's very loving and ready to give love. We have, maybe you'll meet this water sign, or this person, doesn't have to be a water sign, at work. Okay. All right, clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse, please. Okay, maybe you're going to make a difficult decision to release something that you've been in denial about, upcoming. Okay? Or clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. And once you release what you've been in denial about, it's going to create a change within your life. Okay? So, releasing something is going to create a change, okay? I think a good change. So, luck is on your side upcoming if you're able to let go of something that you've possibly been in denial about or avoiding the facts about, okay? Clarify the High Priestess. The Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Page of Wands. Alright, so some of you now know what you want. So upcoming, okay, you're not going to settle for anything that you feel is lacking. Okay? You're moving toward something that inspires you, something that lights you on fire. Okay, you're moving toward something that you feel has a lot of potential. Okay? You're seeing life through fresh eyes. So in the past, you could have been unsatisfied. Okay? And possibly you're going to have new love. And it's going to inspire you and move you in the right direction upcoming. Okay? Is what I'm getting. Alright? There's a lot of possibilities for you upcoming. Okay? If you trust your spirituality, okay? And don't settle for anything that leaves you dissatisfied. okay, then you're going to be able to find the inspiration and move toward it in the direction that's right for you. And possibly a lot of you will meet someone new, okay? Okay, clarify the King of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you are going to enter a partnership, okay? Upcoming, you're going to meet somebody who is who wants to show up for you, okay? Who's going to reciprocate with you. It's going to be a mutual connection based on love, okay? Where this person is able to express their feelings and show up for you emotionally, okay? Now, this could be a past person that's going to express that they have feelings for you and they want to be with you because they think you're their soulmate. So it doesn't have to be someone new, okay? It could be someone from the past that's going to tell you that they're in love with you, okay? Clarify the Two of Cups. All right. And so for some of you, this could be a new person, or it could be just a renewal in love, okay? So some of you, it could be that this is a new partnership incoming, okay? But for some of you, it could be you give somebody a second chance. If your intuition is telling you that's the direction to go. Okay? All right? But for a lot of you, this is going to be new love, okay? A new fresh start with someone new, okay? Clarify the 8. Okay, so for some of you, someone is working through their regrets, okay? And they're depressed, but the way they're feeling is their own doing, okay? So someone has a lot of regret when it comes to you, but that's their own doing is what Spirit says. Their regret is, they caused it. They were at fault, okay? All right. So I feel like Spirit is saying upcoming, the scales of justice will be balanced for you. Something good is coming toward you, okay? And possibly some of you upcoming are going to work through some type of regrets you've had. And then once you do, things will be made right for you, okay? Clarify justice. Clarify justice. Okay. All right. Somebody has a lot of regret towards you, but you walked away because they didn't show up for you like they should have, okay? And so they're just having to deal with cause and effect. All right? So upcoming, some of you are going to walk away from somebody and possibly get a divorce or separate yourself from a person, okay? But that's because this person didn't do right by you, okay? All right. I think that's the reading. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to use some love messages. Okay, let's see. I've got this card, and then I've got 2 decks combined. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to use those and get you some messages from that. Okay. We've got reunion. We will always come back to each other. So the person on your mind thinks that you two are going to reunite. Okay. And with the Temperance card, that could mean that the person on your mind wants to reconcile the past with you. Commitment, I want you to be part of my future. Okay? Third party, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay? So that doesn't have to be a person, but usually it is. We have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Okay? So somebody could possibly have bad habits that you are dealing. Okay, clarify reunion, please. We have neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Okay. This person knows that they neglected you. Okay, but they want to come back and try to make things right. Clarify neglected. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Okay. So this person wants to reunite with you. And they know that they've neglected you and they put this off. And they're worried that it's been too much time has passed. Okay. Clarify commitment. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Okay. So they want you to be a part of their future, but they feel like you don't understand how they feel. Clarify disagreements. Grounding, stability, and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Okay. I feel like this person and you are on two different pages when you want something stable and maybe this person wants something else. I don't know. Tell me more about disagreements. Tell me more. Okay, I always feel connected to you. Okay. So this person wants to explain to you how they feel. Okay? And they want you to be part of their future because they know that you're stable and secure. Okay? And they feel connected to you. Okay. Clarify third party. Alright. Something got in the way of you two being together, but this person feels like you're soulmates. Okay? Or maybe the other person told them that they were soulmates. Okay. Clarify soulmates. Butterfly and confusion. Yeah. I think this person was confused about their connections in life. Okay? Because there was a third party interference. Okay? But Spirit is saying that you are releasing the past with the butterfly and you are on to the next phase. So some of you could have been confused in the past, but you have turned over a new leaf. And you've healed your inner child. You're on to the next phase and you're releasing this. Okay? So some of you are releasing confusion when it comes to a person that possibly you thought was your soulmate. Okay? Alright? And they might have been confused about y'all's connection too. Okay? And maybe they now realize that you're the one. Okay? Clarify the butterfly. Okay, somebody's afraid of what other people will think, so maybe that's why they were confused. Okay, and then we have not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So some of you are like, you're on to the next phase because you don't want to have anything to do with this person. Okay, because they confused you. And they possibly put you in a third party, okay? Because they listen to other people around them. Okay, clarify habits. We have daydreaming, okay? So this person could be when they are involved in their bad habits, they think about you, okay? All right. So they're always longing for you. Okay, but Spirit's saying make the healthy choice. And they possibly know that you are the healthy choice when they think about you. They know that you are the choice that would have been good for their highest good. Okay, they know that. Clarify, healthy choice. Okay, yeah. You made me realize my flaws. Okay, so you must have been... Okay, this person kept something from you, or their habits were bad. They had bad habits. Okay, but you must have not had like bad habits. Okay, and you intimidated this person on some way because they felt like you were a better person than them, or they weren't on your level. In some way, this person that you're thinking of realized that you, maybe they think that you're a better person than them. Okay. Clarify shadow side. So you made this person see that they could be more than what they were being. Clarify shadow side. All right. So some of you are going to meet somebody new upcoming. Okay. Or this person on your mind wants to date you because they're in love with you. But also you could have somebody new enter your life. Okay. Because the teddy bear is about a new love interest, blooming love. Someone's interested in you, wanting to date. Okay. All right. And they're going to be very loving. Okay, so this could be like the person on your mind wants to start dating you because they're in love with you. But for some of you, this means that you're going to meet someone new. Okay. All right. Clarify love, please. Clarify love. All right. I wish this never happened. Regret. So the person on your mind loves you and they regret how things played out between you. Okay? And they do want to date you. Okay? But for some of you, might meet someone new. Okay? Tell me about regret. Okay. This person feels like you two have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. And they do think you're a better person than them. You're a better person than I am. Unworthy. So they feel like they're not enough for you. Okay? But they do think you have unfinished business. Okay. All right. All right. So maybe you've cleaned up your life, or your life is more in order than this person. And maybe you didn't know that. Maybe this person put on a show and pretended like their life was more, they had it more together than you thought they did. Okay? But I feel like this person's life is not as together as it seems. Okay? And they feel like you are the healthy choice, but maybe they just can't live up to your expectations in some type of way, is what I'm getting. Okay? And they don't want to let you down, but they're going to reach out. Okay? For some of you, they're going to call you and express their love, tell you they're thinking of you, and tell you how they feel. Okay? All right? It's like a flash from the past. They're going to call you on an old phone. This picture is hilarious. Oh, it makes you go back in time to when we had those old phones. Those rotary phones were so fun. Okay, I mean, I've just played with them. I don't even know if I've called somebody on one of those, but okay. A flash from the past. Okay, tell me about love call. Oh. So someone might tell you that they were battling with addiction when they talked to you, and that's why they did what they did and made the decisions they made. Okay, they're going to explain why they possibly chose somebody else over you. Tell me about addiction. Yeah. Okay, for some of you, this person was hiding who they truly are. They were wearing a mask. Okay, and maybe they were not telling you how they, maybe you don't know how they truly feel about you, because it says hiding true feelings. Okay, because there was a snake in their lives. Okay, we have competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. Okay, so some of you, the person on your mind is going to explain to you that they had addictions that got in between you two, that they were pretending to be someone they weren't, and that there was someone else that got in the way of you two being together. And they're going to explain that to you. Okay, they're going to confess, come clean. Okay, so I feel like this person wanted you to think they were someone that they weren't. Okay, because they were concerned about how you perceived them. Okay, but they weren't being their authentic self with you, for some of you. Okay, they were putting on some type of show and pretending to be someone they're not. Okay, yeah. And it says on the bottom we have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay, so the person on your mind lied to you in some type of way. Okay, and possibly you were the chaser, and this person has a fear of abandonment and codependencies. Okay, so it could have been a twin flame connection with a runner and a chaser. Okay, all right, let's end with some affirmations. We have take the lead, do something different, admit your vulnerabilities, imagine solutions, forgive and forget, make a plan, do what you love. Okay, so maybe go on a trip. Wouldn't it be fun to go to the Eiffel Tower? Okay, and we have here's some of your affirmations. I put myself first because I'm the effing main event. Okay, you're the main event. You're the whole package here, Aries. Don't forget that you are the main event. Okay, and we've got, like a phoenix, I burn, I rise, and I take on the world. Okay, so you're up for the challenge of anything that comes your way here. Okay, you can take on the world. You've got this. Okay, we've got be yourself, you do you. Okay, just do what's best for you. Okay, and you don't have to apologize to anyone or explain yourself. Okay. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.